Hi again, Year 5. So maths for term 2, just go through the expectations for online learning. So we're expecting that the warm-up it will either be something that you do on Matific, there'll be activities you do on the study ladder, or something you do in your workbook. Just to reiterate, so just explaining again, these are actually, they're called hyperlinks. So if I am not in that mode, now yours will be different to mine. Yours will be like it just was, but if I click on that link, it will take me to Matific. And then I put in my login, or I sign in with Google, and I can access my activities there. Same if I'm doing study ladder. So I click on my study ladder account and I sign in with my study ladder login. So we've actually linked everything where we can, because it makes it so much easier for you to be able to access the learning. Otherwise, you're doing it in your workbook, and I'll talk about that in a minute. The task, so the open-ended task, we're asking that you do that in your workbook unless we tell you otherwise. So unless we give other instructions and say that we want you to do it some other way, it needs to be done in your workbook. Then we want you to upload a photo of your work to your allocated doc on Google Classroom, and I'll take you through that in a sec. And then our reflection is done on Flipgrid every day. Now, nothing is hyperlinked there, so you'll have to access that link through Google Classroom. And we also want you to hand your work in every day, because we actually need to see that you're doing the work. And a lot of the time in maths, the tasks that we do, like in writing, they build on our learning. So your teacher will need to look at it every day, and your teacher needs to give you feedback to tell you where you need to go next and explain to you how you can extend yourself, or explain to you how you're being successful, or point you in the right direction if you're a little bit lost. So each week, you'll get your doc. So this is the week 1 doc. We're doing whole numbers. I'm not going to even talk about the learning intention and success criteria because that comes in later. The task will be at the top. Some weeks you have more than one task, but for our first week we have one task because it's only a 3-day week. So the task is there. Then I have a Wednesday box, reflection, Thursday box, reflection, Friday box, reflection. Let's just go to Wednesday. Now, I can type my working out there, but we're actually trying not to do that, so I probably will change the wording there. But we want you to insert a photo. That's what we're really looking at. So to insert a photo, I click on Insert. I click on Image. Whoops, sorry. I can upload from my computer. And I'm going to upload this image here. I'm going to pretend it's my work. I think it's part of our edition for next week. So I've uploaded my task there. My teacher can then come, and my teacher can actually comment on that, so that when I go in to do my work on Thursday, I can look at the comments my teacher has left me. I can do my work in my book, and then I can go to my Thursday box and I can upload my work into my Thursday box. That way we're making sure that we're keeping track of it, we're not losing it. Now, going back to this, we're handing in our work every day. Reflections done on Flipgrid, which will be done on the Google Classroom. And the only other thing I wanted to say about that was our warm-up. You do not need to share it with us. We're asking that you either share it with mum or dad, or brother or sister, or if you really, really want to talk about it in your reflection. So show us at the end of your reflection, this is what I did. That's all we need to see. Good luck, everyone.